Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous is a fantasy role-playing game developed by Owlcat Studios and based on the Pathfinder tabletop franchise. Wrath of the Righteous is also the sequel to Owlcat's previous game, Pathfinder Kingmaker, although there is no direct connection to the storyline of either game, and could be treated as Pathfinder campaigns for those familiar with the pen and paper system. When you first start playing Wrath of the Righteous, if you're not familiar with the Pathfinder rule set, the character creator can feel overwhelming. The amount of options and tweaking you can do left me spending my first 90 minutes paralyzed by the amount of choices. For example, you are asked to pick a list of 25 different classes and one of 12 races. From there, the complexity only continues to spiral out of control, with each of those classes having up to 6 subclasses, and even the races have a couple variants each. In preparation for this review, I decided to create 2 different characters. A sorceress kitsune girl of noble birth who inherited her power from a 9-tailed fox, and a cold dwarf inquisitor who served a god of chaos and war, and who would stop at nothing to see his crusade become a force stronger than any before known to man. The more I played and developed these characters, the more I felt immersed in the game. It's rare that a game makes me feel like I'm walking in the shoes of a different person, rather than just acting out their role. I started thinking through problems not as myself, but instead as the character I was playing. The best example I can give you is with my morally questionable dwarf. Playing as my piss and vinegar fueled short inquisitor led me to making choices that might have harmed NPCs or other characters, but me, as my dwarf, never once thought I was doing the wrong thing. After all, people need to make difficult choices when they are fighting a world-shattering evil. The last time I felt this way, I was sitting at a table with 5 of my closest friends as we played pretend and rolled dice to see if what we pretended was working or not. Without giving away too much, the story of Wrath of the Righteous has your character playing a key role in the crusade against a horde of demons. You will meet characters who can join your party and help you along the way. As Chapter 1 comes to a close, your character adopts the mythic path of legend, and later on you are able to evolve that further through sources of otherworldly power, eventually turning your character into a sort of demigod, although if that sounds a bit extra for you, you can always just stick to being a mortal hero as well. From Chapter 2 onward, the game sets you up as the Knight Commander of the 5th Crusade. This opens up a whole side system where you decide who leads your armies, what units to make up your ranks, as well as directing troops where to go and how to fight. This part of the game does detract from the more traditional CRPG gameplay, and offers more of a tactics game approach. But if you were looking for a tactics game, this is going to be really basic and simple for you. I presume this game mode is here to shake up the gameplay every once in a while, and to give you something a little bit different to do between objectives and quests. I did enjoy building up my little army, but if a watered-down tactics game isn't what you signed up for, you are able to turn this game mode on autopilot in the difficulty settings. In conclusion, if you are a fan of CRPGs, Pathfinder, or tabletop games in general, this is definitely a game you should be looking to add to your collection. If you're newer to the genre, I would probably suggest holding off, as the level of complexity in the Pathfinder system might be too much for someone just getting started with CRPGs. If the thought about spending an hour and a half sculpting your perfect character sounds appealing to you, then get this game. Now, if you don't mind, I have a Dwarf Inquisitor with a Crusade to run.